You're not going to believe this. The Indiana Fever just pulled off the most shocking win in recent WNBA history. No Caitlin Clark, no Dana Bonner, half the team missing, injured, or just plain gone. They were written off. Vegas had them as 14-point underdogs. Sports analysts were practically laughing. And yet, they walked into the Commissioner's Cup final and destroyed the defending champions. This wasn't just a win, this was a statement, one that's already shaking the league to its core. Let's rewind. Heading into the biggest game of the year, the Indiana Fever were falling apart. Caitlin Clark, their superstar and face of the league, had been sidelined for the third straight game with a nagging groin injury. Her presence alone draws sellout crowds. Her passing, her vision, her scoring, it was everything to this team's identity. And she was gone. And if that wasn't enough, veteran forward Dana Bonner quit. 9 games into the season, she was benched, and instead of fighting, she walked. Refused to suit up, refused to lead, and cash checks while refusing to play. So much for leadership. The message was clear: if things don't go your way, just quit. Meanwhile, Dantas was playing overseas. The Fever were gutted, missing starters, down morale, and out of rhythm. And now they had to face the most dominant team in the league. The Minnesota Lynx weren't just good, they were steamrolling the competition. A 14-3 record, defending Commissioner's Cup champions, home court, and the MVP frontrunner Nalyssa Collier playing her best basketball. Everyone expected a blowout. Even ESPN had pre-scheduled a highlight reel titled "Lynx Dominate Fever." That's how little faith anyone had in Indiana. They weren't just the underdogs, they were being set up to fail, embarrassed on national TV. Dismissed before the game even tipped off. And for a while, it looked like the critics were right. The Fever had been struggling without Clark, dropping 3 of their last 5. Their offense slowed to a crawl. Hero ball replaced teamwork. Aliyah Boston couldn't even get touches in the paint. Guards were forcing up bad shots instead of feeding the post. The chemistry gone, the rhythm non-existent. It looked like another collapse was coming. But then something changed. Head coach Stephanie White's mantra, "Pressure is a privilege," suddenly became more than just words. From the opening tip, there was fire in their eyes. Kelsey Mitchell came out fearless, driving, shooting, commanding. The ball started moving again, the defense got tighter, they remembered who they were. And more importantly, they decided who they could be. This wasn't a team falling apart. This was a team rising. Aliyah Boston finally got the rock in her spots and went to work. She dropped a smooth double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Her footwork, flawless, her timing, lethal. Then came Natasha Howard. Out of nowhere, she unleashed the performance of the season: 16 points, 12 boards, 4 assists, and 2 steals. The Lynx had no answer for her. She went 8 for 8 from the free throw line, locked up Napheesa Collier on defense, stole the ball, ran the floor, and left fans speechless. Ari McDonald, Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hull all stepped up with dagger shots and gritty defense. Cunningham's 3 triples had the Fever bench going wild. 5 players in double figures, team basketball at its purest form. The same team that was disjointed just weeks ago, now they were clicking on every possession. And here where it gets even more special. Caitlin Clark was there, sidelined, injured, but never absent. She was in every huddle, shouting, clapping, coaching. Her energy lit up the bench. The league's biggest star could have sulked. She didn't. She celebrated every bucket like it was her own. And then in the locker room, 6 words that set the internet on fire. "Everybody in the league is sick." Boom, 6 words that cut through the noise. The jealousy, the criticism, the drama that's followed her all season. She said what everyone was thinking, and the team, they felt that. They fed off it. Clark wasn't just a teammate, she was a catalyst even from the bench. The Fever closed it out 74-59. They held Minnesota to just 39 points across 3 quarters, 34.9% shooting, and the Lynx home crowd silenced. This wasn't a lucky win, this was domination. Natasha Howard was named Commissioner's Cup MVP. Mitchell was clutch, Boston was unstoppable. The rookies contributed, the veterans led, every single player stepped up. This win proved everything the critics refused to believe, that the Fever have depth, that they have fight, that they're not just Caitlin Clark and a bunch of names, they're a unit dangerous with Clark and now terrifying without her. Coach White said it best: "We haven't had consistency, but today we bought in." And they did completely. This wasn't just a championship, it was a gut-check moment, and the Fever passed. The Indiana Fever just flipped the WNBA on its head. Proved that heart beats hype, that teamwork trumps talent, and that when everyone counts you out, that's when true champions rise. So if you've got the Fever too, hit that like button, drop a fire in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, because this team isn't done yet. With Clark returning soon, 2025 might just belong to Indiana. This was just the beginning. Let me know if you'd like me to.